How's it going?
Guess.
No. It's a stupid question, I guess. Not great, huh?
Well, it's better since Jason's got here, but it doesn't make me feel much better about myself.
Well, this is prison. It's not a country club. You know, a layer of protection is nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, for how I was before Penville. All cocky and confident, and I can handle anything. Yeah. I guess life showed me.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, there are a lot of people working really hard to get you out of here, and I am on top of that list.
You? I'm sorry, how does that work? Judge Carroll threw me in this pit to save me from Dad's big, scary influence. You agree with that, right?
All right, I can take that. But I want you to hear my side. I have a temper, bad temper. And you've seen the worst of it. And I have yelled at you. I have screamed at you. Called you names. And I'll even take it a step further. I might have grabbed you at some point. But you, by no means, were innocent. You lied to me. You cheated on me, right? And you even set me up with the feds.
I don't deny that. I didn't deny it to Christina.
Right. I'm just saying it takes two to tango. We were equals, and you weren't the helpless type. How many times did you deliberately do something knowing it was going to hurt me and set me off?
Many.
You deliberately provoked me, and then you gave as good as you got.
Yes, I did.
Right. And I never saw you cowering on the floor, sobbing, beaten, because that's what I see as abuse. That's what my mother and I went through for years.
You know what, Sonny? You asked me a question. Did you abuse me? And I am trying to answer you with my truth and my reality, and you're discounting it because it's something you don't want to believe about yourself. You can abuse someone without lifting a finger. It's not about bruises and scars.
You're splitting hairs.
No, you're in denial. Think about Christina. She's lied, she's talked back, she's behaved badly. Would you want Christina to be with someone who treats her the way you treated me?
Okay, I hate therapy.
Oh, come on, who doesn't?
I know I need it. It's just hard, constantly picking apart every mistake I ever made.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that kind of the point, though? You know, to examine all that stuff so you can see the traps before you go charging headlong into them?
That's the idea. Yeah, and maybe at some point I'll be glad I did it, but it's just hard right now. Not only do I have to look at my own baggage, but I also have to look at my parents, and that's really scary. Like, my dad, he was abused, and most people who were end up abusing too. And chances are, if you were in an abusive relationship, you'll end up in another one. Not exactly something I'm looking forward to.
Oh, come on. There's no reason to be a statistic. You are armed with knowledge now.
Yeah, but does knowledge really help? My dad knows what he suffered as a kid, but he still does it to other people.
Well, you know, maybe it's not on you to figure out, you old man, you know? You just gotta figure it out yourself.
Yeah, but it's all intertwined. I hardly ever saw my dad growing up. Intellectually, I knew it was because my mom made him. But inside, it felt like my dad didn't like me. So, when Kiefer would get mad at me and yell at me, it was scary. But at least it meant I mattered to him. Like, negative attention was better than indifference.
Do you know if Kiefer was abused?
I don't know. I've never thought of that.
Well, I want to bring it up because you have to realize that he hit you not because you're defective, but because something was wrong with him, you know? It's like, once you figure that out, once you really believe that, then you can move on and you can lay down new ground rules for what's acceptable in a relationship. And then someday when the right guy comes along, you know, you can put yourself back out on the market and feel really good about it.
Like I said, you're a really decent guy. Thanks for making me feel better.
Anytime.
All right, so icing on the cake, or so to speak. Who wants to guess?
Something Italian.
Ding, ding, ding. You are so right, Lulu. Dante, your mom and I, we worked really hard to bring you a little special something from home.
Oh, wow. Orange biscotti. Give me some.
Hey, no. This is for Lulu.
Come on. No, come on. That's for me, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, Andrew, you can have some too. This is like what brownies probably were for you. I mean, after, you know, a bad game or a lousy date.
Whoa, lousy dates. What are you talking about? What would you know about that with all of your dirty girlfriends?
Dirty girlfriends.
Oh, well, not dirty. You know, girlfriends with dirty minds.
Okay, do we really have to talk about this?
Yes, we do. I think that Lulu deserves to know about your sordid past.
All right, well, you should know that Brooklyn is the artistic type, overactive imagination.
Oh, really? So what, I'm just making up, you know, Mary Angela Tesoro with those mini skirts barely covering her ass? Or, wait a minute, Gina Fontana with the boobs that walked in about 2 minutes before she did? Or there's always Lips LaFazio.
All extremely nice girls.
All extremely, like, tight skirt, talking girls that knew their way around the most important room in an Italian household, the kitchen.
So what? I mean, you're describing my ma, even probably you.
Oh, thank you.
So that makes me what?
Well, that makes you the goddess of love.
Oh, wow. That was a nice save. It was cheesy, but your heart's in the right place.
Yeah, but that's why you love me, because I'm cheesy and earnest.
One of the many reasons.